One of the most heinous crimes in ancient Rome was parricide. Parricide refers specifically to the act of killing one's parent or close relative. The term parricide is derived from the Latin parricidium, which combines pater, father or parent, with cadere, to kill. This crime was considered so vile that it warranted one of the most gruesome punishments imaginable. Parricide was seen as a crime against the very fabric of society. The Romans held family bonds in the highest regard, and the virtue of pietas, which encompassed duty, loyalty, and respect towards one's family, was paramount. Violating these sacred bonds was unthinkable. The legal framework for dealing with parricide was established early in Roman history. The 12 Tables, one of Rome's earliest legal codes from around 450 BCE, explicitly addressed this crime, highlighting its severity in Roman law. The infamous punishment for parricide, the Poena Cullei, was not just a death sentence, it was a gruesome spectacle meant to reflect the gravity of the crime. The duration of a trial leading to a conviction for the Poena Cullei in ancient Rome could vary widely depending on a range of factors. While some trials may have been relatively brief, others could stretch on for months or even longer, particularly if they involved high-profile cases or complex legal proceedings. The formalities of Roman legal procedures, combined with the social and political dynamics of the time, could influence the pace and duration of such trials. First, the convicted individual was whipped with rods in public, a humiliating prelude to their final punishment. Then, they were sewn into a leather sack, along with several live animals, a dog, a rooster, a viper, and a monkey. Each of these animals symbolized different aspects of chaos and betrayal. The inclusion of animals and the method of execution were deeply symbolic. The dog represented loyalty. Its presence highlighted the betrayal involved in the crime. The rooster, often a symbol of vigilance and the coming day, its presence emphasized the unnatural act of killing one's kin. The viper symbolized treachery and poison, fitting for the crime of betraying a family member. And finally, the monkey represented chaos and disorder. It underscored the breakdown of natural familial bonds. The sack, with the criminal and the animals inside, was then thrown into a river or the sea, ensuring a slow and terrifying death by drowning. This punishment was designed to be as horrifying and humiliating as possible, serving as a powerful deterrent. Although cases of parricide were rare, they were sensational when they occurred. One of the earliest recorded instances involved Lucius Hostius, who was said to be the first Roman convicted of killing his father. This case set a grim precedent for the treatment of such criminals. Another notable case was that of Sextus Roscius in 80 BCE. Roscius was accused of murdering his father in a highly publicized trial. The young lawyer Cicero took on his defense, arguing that powerful political figures were the real culprits, aiming to seize Roscius's estate. Cicero's successful defense highlighted the intense social and political implications of parricide accusations. The trial of Sextus Roscius in 80 BCE, famously defended by Cicero, provides insight into the duration of high-profile legal proceedings in ancient Rome. The trial lasted several months and involved extensive legal arguments and investigations. Parricide was more than just a legal issue, it was a profound moral and social violation. The crime struck at the heart of Roman values, where the family unit was the cornerstone of societal stability. The extreme punishment reflected the society's need to uphold these values at all costs. In addition to the legal and physical consequences, those accused of parricide faced immense social stigma. The very accusation could lead to public disgrace and ruin, even if the accused were ultimately acquitted. We hope you've enjoyed this video about Romans. For more, please check out our other videos in the links below.